here we go again. Now I made the decision last time to back out, and it really paid off. I think we should do the same thing here, guys.
That is true, but it is interesting that you got rid of the Americans in 11, which means they can't land in 13 like they normally like to do. Um, hmm. You
It
can
was
do
the
half and half if you want.
well.
Split
What
the
the?
difference.
What do you mean by half and half? Oh, you mean something like this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's your game plan as Japan? Are you going to go through China?
Generally, yeah. If we're going to stack Ukraine, I'm probably gonna build some planes, come through China, threaten India enough to keep them off of Kazakh, and then help you stack Ukraine.
Yeah, because depending on what your plan is to threaten India, would be a better way of determining how many people to leave in Africa. Because if there's more of a presence there, he would have to. He couldn't just abandon it completely or attack it lightly. So that half and half seems like a good idea. Something like that, probably. Leaving the tank there.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that is interesting. And then don't forget the Southern Europe due to Bulgaria.
Alright, it was this. Yep.
Okay. Make sure your subs are set to submerge, by the way.
Yep, they should already be set that way.
Perfect.
Yep, they
All
are.
right. Well, that looks pretty good. Don't see anything else that can reach the key position, so unless you see something else, it looks good to me.
Oh, that looks pretty solid. All
All
right.
right, man, then go for it.
Yep, here goes nothing. Berlin Bomber and these guys.
I was gonna say
Wow.
there was some value to put it in Italy, but it's all good.
That was a
Oh, yeah.
pretty strong turn.
Yes, sir.
So
What you thinking?
I'm thinking that I will kill the battleship if the American bomber could get the transport in Iceland. And we're just going to have to, America's just going to be set back an entire turn and rebuild its fleet.
I think you could probably. Do you think you can kill the battleship and the cruiser? They can kill both.
No, I'm not going to risk the plane and the cruiser. I'll just have to slingshot it. I am considering season 37. Since I have an extra plane
Yes.
that has nothing to do.
Yes.
So,
like that.
the transport in 16, is that something a Russian fighter can handle, or even the American fighter from China? If it's the American fighter, you would have to.
I'd have to land in Caucasus.
Well, we're gonna be in Caucasus. We're gonna defend Caucasus anyway, so
So then it might be good to land it there.
25 there, 26.
Alright.
Yeah, we're gonna put 26 there. We'll be all right.
Okay.
Now the
And
battleship,
that-
how would I take out the battleship with the U.S.?
You don't. I'm gonna.
Okay, you're going to do that, and I'm going to get the cruiser, is what you're saying.
No, the transport in Iceland.
I got you. Okay, gotcha.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, I think I might save something. I might need extra fleet with all the planes and surviving ships. So I might save some.
You could build a fleet in 35 if, 37 goes extremely well. You got the destroyer you can pull back.
What does it look like? No, I think I'll wait. I think I want to just save, hoard a bunch of gold here, and then next turn we can unload. That way we'll have the option of going either way. I want to commit before I see the battle results.
Okay. Fair.
Alright, so there's just 3 dudes. All in on this battleship, so
Go battleship.
all we're gonna risk is the destroyer. Yeah, I think I am gonna do this. This feels like the right time to do it.
Oh, this
Yeah,
one always
no.
makes me nervous.
If you guys know, I hate this one. I never do this one.
Yeah, I was wondering. I've never seen you do this.
Yeah, he's never done it, I don't think, on a Friday night blitz anyway.
It just feels right, especially with the German Navy popping
I
out.
like it
that.
though.
It just feels like we need to respond.
Yeah.
I used to do it when the game first came out, and it just never worked out for me.
Now, what to do with the Australian transfer?
You can decide that after.
I could.
Unless you want to take
But-
New Guinea by itself. I mean, there's like a 66% chance to win.
Is
And it even further complicates what Japan has to do to respond. Remember, we got Connor playing Japan, so we know what he wants to do. So frustrating him would be pretty good.
Yeah, I think I will take a chance on it. Yeah, I never do this kind of stuff. I'm just gonna feel.
I want you to do it on Borneo too.
No, in case things go disastrously, I want the units.
Plan for the win in 37, dude. I say you plan for the win in 37.
No, I'm hedging. This is a nice
Okay.
1 foot in each
Okay.
circle. So I think that's gonna be it, unless. Okay. How to protect my season 10 transfer?
Actually, this might be the time you actually might want to sacrifice it. 'Cause it's kind of dead, really. Nothing you can do to protect it. So
Well, I could go.
You
I
want
could
either pick up to a
non-combat.
northwest or go to.
No, because I could non-combat the season 11. The Americans could.
Yeah, could do that. Yeah, yeah, that's probably the better move. You're right. You want to preserve that transport if you can.
Right. Some wild UK stuff that we don't usually see.
Never see this stuff.
Let's go New Guinea.
Nice.
New Guinea. More like Old Guinea.
Very nice.
Let's see this battleship. Oh my god. We got 0 hits. We even sent the extra unit
No
to
way.
guarantee it. I forgot.
Yeah, there's something about that battleship that the game just... And then you can't get 2 hits. Well, he missed, so... Not bad. And you get 3
Man.
hits on the land.
That could have gone so much worse.
It could have. But that's frustrating that you
Turns
get
out-
3 hits on the last
You got that.
round there.
You got that destroyer anyway.
Yep.
The main event. So,
Come on, baby.
no 7.
Uh,
Not good.
One hit.
So, not good. Not good. Oh, we got his carrier left. That's interesting.
You could pull back.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take 1 plane lot. I'm gonna give the sub a chance to kill the battleship. Oh, but I can't. Shit.
Okay.
I don't know why. I just did a brain fart. I thought I could retreat just my plane. Yeah, let's do it.
I must be way behind because
Come on, sub. Ooh, we got smoked.
ouch.
Sub has one more chance.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, we need this too.
Oh, Sub has another chance.
Wow.
All right, he got it. He got it.
That's excellent. Okay.
No, that's not
Possibly.
excellent. That's actually a really shitty season 37.
No, I mean
Okay.
in that circumstance that he got the battleship. That's what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Man, brutal.
Good thing you didn't buy that fleet in 35. Pretty awful dice, actually, overall.
Yeah, not great. Wait, could I land my bomber or something? Interesting.
Africa's not a bad spot for him. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah,
7, 1,
we could
2,
try
3,
Africa.
4, 5, 6. Or Caucasus isn't a bad spot for it either.
No, because Caucus I can't hit season 7. Right?
That's true. That's true.
I guess I could technically, but not season 2. I'm going to give you one reinforcement. You got to be careful in India. It's tested on the transport.
Mm-hmm.
We bring 3 things. So I'm not going to be that careful. All right, fellas, not great. Not horrific.
Definitely an
not great.
unusual. This is an unusual opening for Friday Night Blitz for sure. Absolutely.
Oh,
Very
cool.
interesting. I'm very glad my fighters survived from that altercation. And we will need an extra carrier now, so. Okay.
Oh, taking the cruiser.
Oh yeah, always 5 to 53.
Oh no.
You don't normally take the cruiser, Ben?
No, I rarely ever take the cruiser. I always have pretty good results. More than 3 times I've actually had it where I've never gotten hit back. And cruiser's nice to have later down the road in a KJF if it happens.
Right there. gotta partition these units up wisely. Let's grab. You guys into there. Actually, no. Take that back. Put the tank in the north. And put the artillery in the south. Okay.
Not taking out the submarine in 37.
Well, it's either the sub or the transport, and I'm more scared of the transport than I am the sub.
Unless you send the cruiser to take out the transport.
Well, then I risk season 53.
I don't
Going
know.
well.
I've ran 53 many times without the cruiser and have come on top the majority of time. Because normally you get 3 hits in the first round, 1 from the fighter, 1 from the bomber, and the other 1 from one of the fighter or the submarine. And the opponent normally, or the defenders there, get normally 2 hits, 1 from the fighter and 1 from the destroyer aircraft carrier. Sometimes 3, and you got to take out one of the fighters and not put the aircraft carrier there. And you have a submarine as cannon fodder. And then you can also lose the bomber sometimes. That's the real threat. But normally if you get average luck, you're looking at taking out most of them in the first round, most of the important stuff anyway.
Yes, but that's only with average luck. When we're dealing with averages, I like to stay on the high percentage side. A bit too risky for my blood, but we can do better because I actually have an extra destroyer. I can do this. And this destroyer can actually come down south.
That works too, yeah.
Alright. So I'm gonna have a battleship in 61. He's only got 1 fighter that can threaten that, so that should be safe.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
I think that's good enough to send. Do you see anything else?
Oh, that looks pretty perfect.
All right.
Now, right.
Well, a little late.
I
All right, he's gone.
no hitbacks.
This is the battle I want no hitbacks in.
The rest are there.
Or at least a hit. There we go. Aw, that's unfortunate. But we're in there nonetheless. Alright, let's do this. Alright, sub, please don't hit. Thank you. Oh, pitiful, guys. This is going to be a costly battle.
Oh, that's no good.
Oh, okay. It got better. Alright. I believe we're out now. Not going to risk a plane for his fighter.
All right.
Get rid of this guy.
Awesome.
Perfect. And let's get rid of these Americans. Oh, annihilated. Got one.
Awesome. Pretty good
Oh,
route.
pretty nice.
Are you planning to defend Quangtong with those fighters?
I'm considering it. So I can put these guys here as well. Whoops. Hmm. Hmm.
What you thinking about there?
Fighters.
It's kind of a risk leaving them there without any infantry. He could throw away those 3 guys to possibly take out 2 of them.
Yeah, but I'd be fine with that. I'm more considering if I need a fighter to get rid of the Russians in the north, but I don't think I will because I'm building a fighter in 60 anyway.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's fine.
Probably sending. Yeah.
Say again?
I was gonna say probably sending 1 fighter wouldn't hurt.
But sending 1 fighter could hurt. Then it's only 3 fighters against
Yeah,
his
that.
potential attack.
Yeah. Exactly.
4 fighters is right at that threshold where I'd be happy if he sent his remaining Americans.
Right. Because you have pretty good odds of getting 3 hits.
Alright, I'll send it. Quick sanity check to make sure you can't reach season 62. I don't think you can. 1, 2, 3. Where's his UK bomber? Oh, it's miles away. Alright, we're fine.
U.S. is turn.
Over to Murica.
Murica. Alright, so I'm definitely going Atlantic Ocean, correct?
Is that what you're feeling?
Well, you put your transport there like that's what you want me to do, right?
Did? I mean, you have to
Well,
pick
let's...
the whole game in a single transport.
Yeah, no, I know. Let's... I don't see any reason not to.
Yeah, I think you're right.
There. What are we thinking, guys?
So what if I did something like a destroyer, an aircraft carrier, 2 transports? Or do you want me to get 2 destroyers?
That's the question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, either way, you don't need more dudes, more land dudes, because
So how about 3 destroyers? Or is that too many destroyers?
no, you gotta have a carrier.
You gotta have a carrier. You could do your standard build here. Well, actually,
Maybe
no,
the
yeah, you don't
standard
have to build dudes, so you got
and save 6 or something.
Cruiser's not bad. Cruiser can be effective.
We need the destroyer against our subs.
No, you can build the destroyer, but he's got. Oh, okay. So 1. save it. Saving 6 isn't a bad idea.
All right.
Don't need land units.
Or you could grab a sub for San Francisco.
I don't like building subs in the Atlantic. Whatever John wants to do. I don't care.
I mean, I guess I don't have to worry about his sub this round.
No.
Yeah, let's just do that. That's fine.
His sub's only effective when he's got air reinforcements. By itself, it's not going to be able to do anything from the cruiser. He's going to run and hide is what he's going to do.
Alright, so I'm getting that transport.
Mm-hmm. Are you also getting the 16 transport?
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's all hidden up there, too. You have to look for him. He's like right in the corner.
True, yep.
Right behind Crimea.
I could send 2 infantry against 4 fighters, see if I get a hit. I'll probably just pull those 2 infantry back.
Mm-hmm.
Which 2 infantry are we talking about here?
And Cheswan. I could take the chance of getting a fighter with a couple infantry. But it's like a 33% chance of getting one. And it would cost 2 infantry.
Well, you lose 6. And he's got a lot of planes. Actually, I don't believe he only lost 1 plane, right? On a fighter? Well, he just lost 1 fighter, right?
I don't, in the
Yeah, he lost 1 fighter.
53.
Got 6 fighters and a bomber. So he's already got a nice little air force as it is. And you know how Connor is with his fucking air forces. It's Japan.
I don't think it's enough.
I kind of like that idea.
Yeah.
Well, it's up to ultimately up to you, but I kind of like the idea of sending 2 infantry at 4 fighters.
Well, what does Shaky say?
He's not gonna like it.
I mean, for obvious reasons, but
Yeah, I'll just pull them back. It's not enough. Like if it was a 50-50, but the 33% chance, I'm just not into that. All right. So that's all I could do, really, right?
Yep. He pretty much
So-
neutered you.
All right. All right. The bomber in UK. Get the fighters out in the Atlantic, right?
cool.
All right. 3, 4. No, it's not.
No, you want it in 11.
No.
Yeah, it is not safe there. Land the fighter.
You want to land the 2 Hawaiians in Western Canada?
Yeah, I'm gonna move those. And I'll bring the infantry back.
You could put the Washington fighter in either Caucasus or Africa.
Wait, I'm sorry, say that again?
So you could put your Washington fighter in either, I meant Gibraltar, I said Caucasus, in either Gibraltar or Africa.
So you're saying do this?
You can do that if you want, yeah.
I guess
now, if
that's
Germany wants
good.
to trade
Yeah.
for a fighter, that'd be a pretty good trade for us.
Excuse me.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. I like it. I like it. Oh, the 2 Szechuan infantry. I mean, I think that's it.
Actually, what do you think about, because you have extra guys, what do you think about taking one of the San Francisco guys up to Western Canada?
I could do that. Hold on.
And you got the Central American guy that can go down.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
So many weird early Alaska stuff.
Makes sense. Oh, move these guys.
Thin, guys, this is thin.
Pretty damn thin.
Crawl our way out.
It's a different it's a different round 1 than we're used to in Friday Night Blitz, that's for sure. Very different.
All right.
Thanks to Ben.
Yeah, see the ripple you started?
All right.
All right.
Keeping things interesting. Yeah.
Okay, it is a 165 to 135 lead for the Axis after round
We are
1.
getting smoked.
Build some artillery here, I think.
Yeah, you need enough to chase them off this Russia.
How many though?
Yeah, I don't hate that.
Many? 2 and 5? It's kind of ambitious, but it is the right move. Yeah. Any objections?
I'm sorry. What?
2 infantry, 5 artillery. Up our game in the artillery sphere. To hold off. I mean, he can't stack West Russia if we buy 5 artillery. He'll be dead. So kind of like that. Do you agree? Shaky agrees.
If that's, you know,
Are you with me, John?
I hear you.
Well,
I
no.
hear-
What are your thoughts? I mean, I'm inviting criticism or.
I usually just try to get more
Constructive
units, but I see what you're saying. If you want the attack power to dead zone West Russia.
Yeah, I think we need to at this point, at this stage. We can't let him hold West Russia. Because that means if he gets West Russia, it means he gets Caucasus. So let's go with it. Let's go with it. Usually get Kwangtung for free. I don't get to get it for free. Not getting this, not getting that. I think we do take Guerrilla though. And I think we can take Bello with one guy? Couple of planes? Or one plane?
Yeah, you can't really afford multiple guys.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Wish me luck. Guerrilla is under Russian hands
Bello would actually be pretty cute.
again.
Yeah, this would be a nice win here.
Well, he did get his hit back, so Oh, nope.
Yeah. Well, that's not good.
Just about does it.
Okay.
Wait a second. There is no Okay.
All right, Ben. Got
That's the
some
way this-
nice options now.
Yeah, since the way this game's been going, I want to just buy all tanks this round.
I was gonna say a few tanks might come in handy this round, but I don't know about all tanks.
7 tanks.
Alright,
And
fine, whatever. You can get tanks.
yeah, since there's really no pressure, that means by round 4 there'll be around 20 infantry and around 18 tanks.
We'll be
Yeah,
able to
that's
do some
pretty
damage with that.
Yeah, because the infantry and those tanks will get to Ukraine in the same turn, in round 4. Or round 3, actually. So I'm just gonna buy 7 tanks, and then next turn I can buy a bunch of infantry and supplement that side of the map with the air and the infantry. So, awesome.
Yeah, we kept all of the Allied transports out in no man's land.
Yep. What about this destroyer? Would it be good to send some planes to take it out?
No,
And
don't risk a fighter for a destroyer. Your fighters are gold.
All right. And what about Russia? Would that be worth trading?
West Russia? Absolutely. I'd send 2 infantry and a number of fighters at it.
All right.
You definitely want to take it.
Well, that looks pretty good outside of that.
So there's a couple things here. Your fighters in France, I guess they could land in Ukraine if you want. How many guys do we actually need in Ukraine? 14, 16. He's got 21. You've got 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 22 plus 4 fighters. 2, 26. Yeah, you're completely fine. So if you want, your fighters in France can help out the Karelia battle.
They're not really needed. They should take it in the first round.
In theory.
I hope so.
You can also, I'd send that sub to either Season 1 or 2, because in Season 22, his 19 destroyer can reach. If you send it up north, then your sub and cruiser can attack that destroyer on the next round.
Well, they can reach C zone. Oh wait, no, they can't. But the way I was thinking that if he has to divert forces down to 22, it just puts them away for a turn.
Well, it would divert the 19 destroyer to 22, whereas if you go to like Season 2, he would have to send his 111 destroyer up to 2. See what I mean? So like, imagine this scenario: the sub goes to 2. He would have to send his 11 destroyer to 2 to kill it, but you can keep your other sub in 7, which means he wouldn't have a destroyer to put in Season 10, which is where he wants to put his fleet.
Right, which makes sense. But if he moves his entire fleet there with my air force in Ukraine, except for the bomber, I don't really have a way of retaliating with
Well, you
just
have
a cruiser.
Oh, you absolutely would. If he sends his destroyer out, he can't put his entire fleet in 10, because then he risks a carrier and a cruiser against your one sub. You'd absolutely take that, because if you hit on that first round and kill the cruiser off, it's a carrier against a sub, and he loses everything. So he wouldn't do that.
Well, what do you think if he stacks Greenland and goes all in on 2?
If he goes all in, I don't think he can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How about Zone 1 then?
Okay, that's pretty much the same effective thing. Alright. Because even if he moves his destroyer there, it still takes it out for a turn. And leaves a better way of retaliating, because if he moves his whole fleet there. Yeah.
That way at least it's close to your remaining fleet.
Right. That makes sense.
Okay. That looks pretty awesome.
Awesome. That's a go. Alright, that's one hit. Nope.
Perfect.
That's another no hit back.
Awesome. Very nice.
Oh yeah.
Can bring the France units back as well.
Is there really any reason to?
Doesn't look
Yeah.
like the chat has any faith in our in the Allies.
You've got
A bit
the-
early to say that.
Because nothing can reach France this turn, it gives you nothing but options on the next turn. Because they can come right back on the next turn if he threatens France. But if he doesn't threaten France, you have 3 extra units that can move east.
Yep, that's a great point. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, that looks pretty good.
You still have a cruiser in 7 you can move.
Yep.
He wasn't willing to risk a plane on it before, but he might start changing his mind pretty soon here.
That'd be the safe places for there.
1, 2, 3.
No way,
4,
you can just land Archangel.
Well, Archangel is not the safest place to be around this time of day. 20. Actually, you could put a couple tanks in Belorussia. That way he can't stack Archangel very effectively. You have 28 right now protecting Ukraine, and he's only got 21 attackers. From Belorussia, you'd be able to reach Archangel as well as Caucasus on the next turn.
Right. How many tanks are you talking? 2, 3, 5?
2 to 3 is a nice average.
People.
2 to 3, it's a nice average. Average what?
I think I'll send the cruiser up to
Average
4.
awesomeness.
What'd you say?
Hmm.
Well, that looks like it.
I feel. I like 3 is the thing. 3 feels good.
3 tanks?
No, it's C-Zone 3.
3.
Because at least from C-Zone 3, you have the option of either C-Zone 1, 2, or 10. And
What's the point of moving it from 7 to 3 though? All the same attack options are available in 3 as they are in 7.
not all of them. It puts it 1 step away from the British fighters. So like, they would send it 2 steps away instead of 1. Maybe they would want to land in Gibraltar, or can't land in West Russia, but can't land in Africa. 1, 2, 3. Also, the American fighter in 11 wouldn't be able to do too many effective things against you in 3, since the carrier would have to land in C-Zone 2, which is in pretty risky waters next to your subs.
Right.
It also puts it away from the Gibraltar American fighter as well.
Yep. Yeah, that makes sense.
15, 16, 17, 18, 17, 22, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Fighters versus bomber. Ooh, never mind. Actually, can your bomber go somewhere that can threaten the season?
Like, it can land in France. Or actually can land in Iceland. I don't think there's any threat on Iceland.
That's... No, wait, there is. He's got an American bomber. It'd be a bomber against an infantry and a bomber.
Yeah, it would be, yeah.
That's a bit risky. He might be inclined to take that attack. Maybe not, but it's very risky.
Even if it landed there, if it was to like attack C-Zone 1, it would have to land back in Iceland.
It could land in Finland.
Oh wait, yeah, yeah, of course, yeah. Whoops. Never mind, I just had a little brain fart there.
I know what you meant.
Awesome.
I don't know. It feels risky to me. It's up to you if you want to go for that kind of risk, but might be worth just keeping them safe. Put it this way. If he attacks and he hits and you miss, then they're both dead.
Yeah, yeah.
The bomber's gonna die second.
Could always land him in France. So.
It's true. You'd have to leave like 2 infantry and an AA gun there.
Yep.
Which, you could do.
Could
Split
also
it.
play. Could Could also play a little bit reserved and kind of wait to plan ahead or plan it out one turn. To something like that. And then wait for these aircrafts in Ukraine to be able to go more along the coastline, the Atlantic coast there. And then everything can kind of pile up together.
Well, you're not going to have superiority over the Atlantic Ocean for much longer. If you're going to dissuade his decision making, this is the last turn to do it, basically. Because he's about to bring in the destroyer, the battleship. The British have 50 IPC. They're going to drop a fleet. Like, for the Germans, this is the last turn to mess up logistics. At least with the fleet.
That makes sense. Well, with that said, would it be? What do you think about, leaving Ukraine behind, falling out of Ukraine, and putting most of the Air Force on the coast there?
No, I don't like that at all.
No?
If you maintain the pressure on Russia, you're not going to be able to stop any West Coast shenanigans. You've already done it for the turn. He's not in range of France, which means you can put everything east. If you let go of the pressure on Russia, he's going to bounce back.
All right, I guess that's it.
All right, feels good. Great turn.
That took you long enough.
You gotta talk things out.
I hear you.
There it
Your
is.
grandma's at a book club or something.
Over to the UK.
All right, Shakers.
All right. So,
Shakers.
John, you with us?
John's his go-to guy.
John Roberts?
Probably on mute. Doesn't realize it.
So, what I do...
I'm here.
Okay. So, I think we need to decide now what America's going to do before I do my thing. So, what do you think your fleet is going to do? I see basically two options. One, well, maybe three options. One, we go dump 2 transports in Morocco. Your fleet is queued up there, and your second fleet goes back to Europe.
Wait, say that
2.
again. I'm sorry, say that again.
Okay, option 1. Your current fleet goes to 13 and you drop stuff in Morocco.
Right,
Like 2
okay.
transports worth in Morocco, right?
Right.
The other option is you send that entire fleet up to Sea Zone 1, kill that sub, and then we have 2 transports queued up for Northern China. Problem with that is that, France is off the table, and we're not getting guys to kill the aggro. The third option is some sort of weird combination of staging in Sea Zone 10. If you stage in 10,
I think we ignore.
He could bring 2 subs and a cruiser against your destroyer cruiser and loaded carrier.
No, you're gonna kill the cruiser now, aren't you?
Are you talking to me? I wasn't planning on it. No.
Yeah. Well, I like the idea of staging in 10. I think that's the right idea, and ignoring the sub in 1 and 7, and killing the cruiser. I think that's the right move.
I liked Sea Zone 1, getting rid of that sub, and then going for Finland, Norway. Next round.
It takes Paris off too.
And
It does, but
I like
the UK,
Sea Zone drop. So we are all over the. We each have 3 different plans.
So the
I
UK
like
is
13 drop.
okay. All right. So here's my thing. Whatever path we take, I want it to be concentrated either in the Mediterranean or in the Finland.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to start going back and forth. So I mean, I'll do whatever
That's why he asked.
whatever you guys think is best.
That's why he asked.
But whatever plan we come up with, I think we should go with that plan and try and get a good shuck going in that direction.
Agreed. Well, I mean, neither of the plans are actually I mean, they all work. I mean, it's just I think one plan moving up to 1, just my opinion, moving up to 1 sort of kind of lowers your options.
Yeah, you're committed to Finland, Norway.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and he can play that way by pivoting and stuff. So that's the only reason I don't like that plan. But all the other plans are okay. I'm completely fine with staging in 10 or 13 is fine with me. 13 is probably the best. It's the most aggressive play, I think.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe we do
And
13, and then we go for
gets you
Italy.
it gets you instant results. Yeah.
We could go for France from 14 if we can't get Italy, and then we can threaten
And it
Italy.
directly puts pressure on the area where he's strong. So we want to attack that as well. But there's also an argument to made to stage in 10 and go for the because UK is going to drop a fleet here. So next turn, the Finland.
I
Sweden,
do like the
or
Finland shuck.
Norway.
I'm a big fan of the Finland shuck.
I am too. It's the most efficient one. It's the most efficient way to attack Germany.
Well, what do you think, Shaky? You think we can hold C-Zone 10 and wait 1 round to arrive in Europe?
Here's the reason I don't like that is because he's looking for a reason to use his subs. So if we go to 10, he's going to attack just because. Why wouldn't we? Because this is his chance to do inflict as much damage as possible.
But
So-
he loses that fight.
Yeah, but we don't exactly win that fight. If we lose
He doesn't win.
if we lose a destroyer and a cruiser, I mean America's down to a single carrier.
Oh, that's
It's 2 out of 3 hits.
the odds
It's
of
not
that
outrageous.
happening.
It's not outrageous. It's just 2 out of 3 hits.
Not if you kill the cruiser.
Okay, I am not attacking that cruiser. If the American bomber wants to risk it, fine, but I am not risking my fighter at this early stage to kill it. I'm gonna wait until I get some more concentrated forces and we have better odds.
Okay, so are you building your fleet in C-Zone 8 then?
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna add the destroyer. So the
Okay.
question is, where does my American transport go?
Well,
And it
C-Zone
has to go.
10.
It has to go where American.
Wherever John wants to put his fleet. So yeah, you're right, John. You have to kind of answer this question because he needs to know that. What are you going to do with your
So-
fleet?
I like the Morocco drop, just because that lets you clear the Africans. That lets me get the Egyptians over.
I
the
think
help.
I think I'll go with that one because only 1 sub and 1 bomber can reach me there. Whereas it's more risky anywhere else I go. And I think it puts pressure on him more quickly. Are we okay with that, or?
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
think
but
we're looking at some
logistically,
sort
it
of
does put you back.
looking at
third.
some sort of.
Put you back.
Well, that depends. Though. Are we looking at a France thing, or are we looking at a Finland thing? Like,
I think
if we
we
could
have
just
to
get
threaten
if we
both.
could get a couple units on France. I
If
we're
I-
at the point where he's
If
like,
I go
"Thanks."
13, I'm gonna lean towards a med shuck.
Yeah, and that's why I kind of ultimately like that as the better play, 13, ultimately, because it does allow you to transition from a med chuck to a Finland chuck relatively easy. Hmm. He did build 7 tanks. That's kind of a problem
Yeah, it's a huge problem.
for me.
We are
Big Big problem
We
for
are-
me.
Currently losing this game by over 40.
Spend 4 rounds getting rid of that. Those Germans in there.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Man, this is not great. There's gonna be some problems here. Now, do I attack Burma with 2? Really, really dumb placement. Actually, let's do the math on Caucus. How many things does he do for Caucus? He can bring, well, 24, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. What do we have? 8, 15, 20, 23, 24, 25. Add 26, 28, 29. Let's get the 4. So we're actually okay on Caucus. But that is like for the moment. Once he adds, so 7 tanks and 9 infantry.
Mm-hmm. Some might say it's even dire.
The straits are dire.
Ugh,
The
man.
sultans are swinging.
Sultans
I think-
of swing.
I think I'm gonna start
Oh shit.
with that. I think I'm gonna take
Let's
one.
actually
attack.
I would send. What do you think about sending the tank back to Persia and just attacking Libya with 2 infantry and an artillery?
No, because then he's just gonna
He
wipe
does
my
have air.
artillery. Yeah,
Yep,
I'm just gonna
look at
fall
that.
back.
Blitz it though.
I'm just gonna dead zone Egypt.
Blitz it.
I don't want to because I want the tank in range. If we need an emergency tank in Moscow or something, or if I need an emergency tank in India.
Mm, I think you take the Libya point. The IPC. Yeah, the IPC.
No, I don't think it's worth it. It's not worth the $1. Because I'll have Egypt dead zone.
But you're only putting a tank in Morocco, right?
Yeah, plus 4
Or
Americans.
what else is going to... Oh, so the the Americans are going to be in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You can only go one way. You're right.
And this way, if I take it first, then Americans can land their planes in there too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They could land their planes in Libya as well.
No. Because we need those planes in Caucasus.
Do we, though? Do we? I'm going to defend the Caucasus.
Mm.
I will defend her. Yeah, I need them there. You're right.
And I think
You need to go
this is,
exactly there.
This is not the position I want to be in where I'm doing 2 infantry against
Well,
1
you're
infantry.
attacking... Oh, no.
It worked.
Bitch slapped. Just bitch slapped Burma. That's what I call that. Wow.
We're just a regular
Just
slap.
did the same thing to Burma that you did in New Guinea. Old Guinea, I should say.
Yeah, Old Guinea, yeah. Now, this bomber.
He has to go
Bomber
somewhere
needs-
important, for sure.
Yeah. Is it India or is it just Caucasus?
Well, in India, you can use them
Well, now,
for
what's
flexibility.
happening with Caucasus? Aren't
We're going to try and hold that.
We're holding Caucasus.
okay, okay.
Yeah, I think it's got to be India. You can't just let Japan have free train first. Question is, do I have to add another train class? I think I'll add one more.
Hmm. I think adding one actually is good because that
Then
might
I can trade
help
next
you,
turn.
or
I I can help you
Yeah,
trade.
exactly. Me
I
like
don't
that.
like it, guys. I don't like this, guys. We are on the ropes here.
Well, you gonna let him take Egypt for free?
If he wants to use
Oh,
a
he
tank
would
to do
lose
it,
his tank.
yeah, yes,
Okay.
okay. Not good. There it is.
Whoa.
Yeah, I got the
Battleship.
battleship. That's right.
Yes. Yes, you did. Tough guy.
Well, especially with the Japanese era, you know, we're gonna need extra
Yeah.
fleet stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Japan.
Connor's got things he can do. Lots of things.
6, 7, 8.
Right back.
10. 4, 5.
Are you,
6. 9, 10.
Any plans to go to New Guinea / Australia?
Yeah, in the near future.
Hmm.
In a couple turns when I got transports.
Okay.
Probably getting transports now too. 3, 2. Yeah, it's gonna look something like this. Send 2 transports to something like 36 this turn. 1 to take Burma, 1 to land in French Indo. Threaten Western Australia. And I'll have 2 extra transports for the purchase.
That makes sense.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Alright. Well, we'll take some territory.
Awesome.
Now, I can't stack Burma this turn. So I'm probably just going to send my planes to Ukraine this turn.
All right.
Take 1 into here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Send a fighter. A bomber. Bomber can land in Yunnan with an infantry. And I think that's the extent of the attack. Unless you see something else.
No bombardment. You could have a bombardment for ya.
Yep. Fire there. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 should be safe. And a destroyer to each. Yep. All right. That looks good. I'm very paranoid when I play Japan.
That's the way to play in Japan.
You can't tell. All right. I think that'll be fine. Alright, British. Battleship missed.
That's never a good sign.
Pretty wimpy, guys. Oh. What was that? That was pitiful.
What happened?
We didn't even hit the guy.
Oh, they get 2 hit backs.
Well, I went twice. Well, it's not worth a plane. That's awful.
Burma comes through.
1, 2, 3. Okay, well. Have to put some extra guys there. Let's bring the sub here. There you go, here's some fighters.
Okay.
And it's okay if he takes Yunnan, since that would be American. Bring this carrier down, this fighter. We can bring... 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. America and Russia
Chat.
can't reach Yunnan. Right? So much paranoia.
He's peanut playing. Okay.
America.
Alright. I got you, chat. I'm listening.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Russia can take that, or that, or that. And then the British. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can take that, but can't land. 5, 6, 6. Yep. Okay. I think that'll be all she wrote. Do you see anything else?
No, I don't see nothing else.
Okay. Four. Feel like I'm missing something. Well, if I am, I don't see it, so that's what we'll go with.
Oh, okay.
Over to the US.
Okay, yep, I'm here. So I definitely want 2 more transports. And I think I need 2 land units.
Just one. One transport. Oh, yeah, just one. Oh no, oh no, oh, hold on, never mind. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, 2.
I think I need 2 land units to go with them. Unless I'm counting wrong. I can get a fighter. Now I got 16 left. Do I need more Navy?
Well, you bought
If I go
another
to-
fighter
yeah, if I-
last round.
If I go to 13, I'll have a destroyer and a battleship to defend Sea Zone 11. You can only bring 1 sub. I could get another aircraft carrier.
I like the idea. I like that idea because you have a surplus of planes. Well, actually, not really. They're out of play, and they're going to be needed where they are.
What do you mean? I got the 2 in
The
Canada.
destroyer's not a. Right, but you've got only 1 on the carrier in 11 and 1 in Gibraltar. That's going to be in Caucasus that did this turn, correct?
Okay, okay. Well, I'm purchasing another fighter.
Oh yeah, that works. Yep. What do you think, Shaky? I like it.
Do we have enough land units for our transports?
I'm purchasing 2 infantry. I could get an infantry and an artillery. I think that's enough.
You got the 2 Canadians. What's the plan to deal with the naked transport in Tokyo?
Which naked transport? I'm sorry.
In Tokyo.
The 2 naked transports.
Oh.
That's why I like the idea of keeping the 2 guys in Western Canada, and plan for that.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah, deterring
they,
that goes along.
they could be gone
the
next
way.
turn. They could be gone next turn. So I still like the idea of getting the transports. You don't have to move the Canadians now. You can move them next turn if you want. So I think the way this is going to have to play out, and you're not going to like it, John, but I think it's going to have to be 13, 10, and then dealer's choice after that. All right, so this turn 13, next turn 10, and then in a third turn it'd be wherever we want. And I'll probably, let's see, I might have to join you in 10. We'll see. I'm just,
Yeah,
'cause
we've got to get. Yeah,
there's a lot
we've
of
got to get to
land.
Finland and Norway quick.
So that'd be turn 2, turn 3. So turn 4, we would have a massive strike force with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 6 transport. On turn 4, go wherever we want.
Okay.
Anyway, that's my long way of saying I like the buy. I think it's a good buy.
Okay, so the 2 land units, the 2 transports, fighter, aircraft carrier.
Yeah, it's the best buy.
Now, should I try to get this cruiser?
Don't have any. I think so. I think it's makes the most sense. It makes their subs a lot less dangerous.
Okay, and here,
He has
if
no
you-
air support.
if you survive, if you get the cruiser and survive, you could land in Canada, and then that bomber would dead zone and they could transport things for you. So if it works, it could really work. But it's basically
Do you think how about this? I could also send a destroyer up to 1 with these 2 fighters.
Okay, then what's going to protect 13 from us?
The aircraft
A
carrier,
cruiser.
the cruiser, and a fighter. The 2 fighters. Yeah.
Fighters won't participate. It's just on destroyer. So that's also kind of one of the reasons I got Battleship is just to soak a hit, so we can just go run hunt this stuff down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Funny business.
Yeah, you could. If you get the cruiser, you can ignore those subs. You'll have to run with them. They're not safe where they are.
Although this is exactly what he wants. He wants the chance for his cruiser to get a good kill.
Yeah, but I think I gotta go for it.
Is there anything else, or is that it?
Nothing. I mean, I got the 2 guys in Kazakh. They can't really do much.
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right. Implausible.
Impossible?
Implausible. Just need to get a hit here. Come on, dice gods. Oh my god. Okay, come on.
Whole cruiser.
Well, we got the cruiser.
Yes.
12 for a 12.
Alright, so we gotta get over to 13. Oh, we need this fighter in Caucasus, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The 2 infantry in Caucasus?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
I guess you could leave 1 fighter in Western Canada. Prevent naked transports.
Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do.
You could go all the way down to 13.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, put him in 13. The fighter.
Oh, that's right, I only put 1 there. Sent the other one to Caucasus, okay.
Oh, and don't forget to pick up the Mexicans.
Yeah, I did forget to pick them up.
Actually, you can put those in 12. Can you? No, you can't. Sorry.
And also, actually,
Sneaky little...
the fighter that's currently on the carrier can actually land in Morocco. Should be 1 hex closer to attacking Algeria.
If you do that, then 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, no, that's fine. Either way works.
Yeah, I guess either way.
No, I like that. Get it 1 closer. I think that's all I could do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you put him in Morocco, he can't land in Caucasus next turn. If you put him in 13, the fighter, he can land in Caucasus if needed.
No, he can land in Caucasus
So
from Morocco.
positionally, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, but he can't be involved in the fight on Algeria. Good night, love you. He can't be involved in the fight on Algeria and land in Caucasus.
Yeah, but that's true from 13. Same truth. Texas.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, it doesn't really matter, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna go with it.
Yeah, it's not good. This game stinks.
We're doing our best. We're doing our best.
Shaky, this game stinks.
It does.
It's not great.
Oh, it's the only good thing.
It just feels that way because it's only round 2 for crying out loud.
I know, it's only round 2. But they got a lot of early momentum.
And the British have a fleet in round 2. So the official score after round 2 is Allies 155 and the Axis of 183. I don't like that.
That's funny. I have one less on both that I'm looking at, but
Hmm.
it's about the same though.
Too much thought really put into that. Really? Can I risk 3 in West Russia? Because kind of have to have it, right?
No.
There's a 1 point difference.
Well, we kind of got to take it. He could
7,
get
8,
2
9,
hit backs.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 28, 29, 30, 32. You'll still have 35 in Caucasus.
I know, but we can't lose West Russia. Because then he can just...
You know, if you send 3, you'll still have 35 in Caucasus.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. I think I'll do that. This is my only battle, really.
Because I think he's coming in with, what, 31 or 32 attackers? It's a lot. It is a lot of tanks, though. I hate it when they get piles of tanks.
Yeah.
Changes the curve of the
Yeah,
battle.
I know. Especially with the opening they had, too. It was like just perfect. Ah, look at that. Efficient. Oh, he did get 2 hits. Look at that.
Yeah.
I told you, man. I knew it.
Yeah. That was a worthy sacrifice of the 1 infantry.
That's all I gotta say about that.
Intriguing. Oh, Germany. Time for some infantry, yeah?
Yep, 14 infantry. That's my plan.
Hmm.
1 away
Well,
from 50.
Are you gonna try to hold Italy?
Italy?
Because if you're buying 14, some of those infantry are going in Italy.
Well, yeah, but I mean, do you really think he would go for Italy?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 on 5. It's a tough call, actually. We do have a lot of planes in the region.
Yeah.
If you're going 14, I'd at least convert a couple of those infantry to artillery. Just to have some attack power.
Right. Oh, I take Egypt. And I take West Russia, or take West Russia, and I take Archangel. I'll have enough to get 15 infantry next turn.
But you lose the efficiency of the tank and your forces in the north. If you just stack Libya, like with everything you've got, he's got to make some painful decisions.
So you're
Those 2 infantry artillery are very much benefited by that extra tank.
right. Alright, I'll get the artillery. There's not really any point to save those 2 at the moment.
And artillery paired with these infantry are extremely efficient.
Right. So, 12 infantry and 2 artillery. Going once. Twice. Alright. Sold.
Delicious.
Should I go for Archangel at all, or should I send all 3 down to West?
You could do 2 in 1. Like 2 in West, 1 in Archangel.
Alright. What's in the bottom right there? What are these subs doing? Anything? Can they really even do it?
Well, they worked wonders last turn. They prevented the battleship transport from going to 12 and threatening France efficiently. This turn, he's got battleships paired with all his stuff, so likely you can just send the 7 sub back to 4, unless you want to chance him on 13, but that would be a pretty small chance. The Sea Zone 1 sub could stay in 1 to lure the destroyer up.
Right.
Not too much else he can do.
Yep. What about the fighters? Should any of them go down to Libya? Or yeah.
I don't think you need them in Libya. You could, after their attack on West Russia, you could land them in Berlin, Germany. That way, if he tries to stack Algeria, you have odds to take it back. And fighters in Berlin can still reach West Russia and Caucasus
Okay.
on your next turn.
Right, and with your 4 Japanese fighters, they're not gonna strafe or even attack Ukraine.
No.
Side.
No, that's
Yeah.
completely safe.
Yeah. I may as well do something like that. Alright, I guess that's it.
You could, if you want to keep a fighter in the Ukraine region, it's up to you, but you could send an extra fighter to Archangel if you want. Otherwise, you could put all 6 in Berlin, but it's up to you.
We'll just see what happens, I guess. Yeah.
Alright. Looks good to me.
Alright, here we go.
Start smashing.
No hitbacks.
Perfect.
That well.
Oh, he did get hit back.
Yep. 1 hitback.
This one would be nice to get.
Yep.
Oh, very nice.
Awesome.
Delicious.
That sub's going there. These tanks are going here. These guys are going here. These guys are going here. And could Karelia be defended at all?
Yes, but at a cost. So you can defend it, but you'll have less to threaten Caucasus on your next turn because it'll have to put tanks there to defend it.
Right, right.
I don't think he's going into 5 this turn. He's probably gonna take France, or either go to Sea Zone 3. Although I would put at least 1 infantry in Baltic, just in case he does. That way you can hedge against it.
Right.
So we're no longer looking at stacking Archangels here. 3 tanks in Belorussia can go to like Ukraine or Poland.
Alright, may as well go back to Ukraine. The plane should be able to take care of France and Northwest Europe. If need be.
In fact, it might be worth, since you're buying 14 anyway, you could put an AA gun in Italy just to further dissuade that attack. Okay. That's feeling pretty good. How are you feeling?
If I put the AA gun in Italy, it'd probably be best to put, the stack out Italy with three guys. That would leave 1 less in Karelia or 1 less in Germany.
You don't have to. Again, for him to go to Sea Zone 15 would be particularly treacherous for him because he has to defend against both your Air Force and the Japanese. So if he's going there anyway, it's basically a small hindrance for him to take Italy. And if you put an extra guy there, it's almost like a bigger prize, if you know what I mean.
Right, right. Alright, that looks pretty good.
That does look good.
20. That is a strong caucus.
Not for long.
Oh, wait. Meant Ukraine, but never mind.
Yes, Ukraine is very strong. Alright, looks good to me.
Awesome. Put these guys here. There we go. Right on the UK.
Over to the British.
Okay.
Okay, so I see all these map notes.
So those are my ideas for John, but I don't want to say them out loud because it could affect Japanese.
Okay, well, what do you think about moving into Sea Zone 5? The subs can't reach it.
kind of had like a mini panic attack when he said move in T-Zone 5. Thought Germany wasn't defended well enough.
The reason I don't like that right now is because I have a single transport in 13 that I want to merge up with you guys. So I just want to get France and Northwest right now.
Well,
see, he has so few infantry in Berlin. Like, we need to keep forcing him to trade France and Northwest like consistently to thin out those infantry, so that basically there's no more guys going east. You know what I'm saying?
I do, but I think they made a mistake. I think we should capitalize on it.
What do you think the mistake they made?
I think they made a mistake by not defending Karelia in the north very strongly at all. I think that we can sort of chase them off of Ukraine if we go north and dare him to attack our fleet in C-Zone 5. And I think that transport in C-Zone 13 can still be effective in C-Zone 6 with Northwest or France. Well, Northwest.
And then there's the other
And
thing
Americans
added to
can
that.
take-
I'm sorry, continue.
Right. No, you're right. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting to that. And I think that they've just made well, I'm not going to say a huge mistake, but I think it was a big mistake. I think they basically just gave us the north. And the west. So we should take advantage of that, I think.
And that might be another reason for your map notes to like maybe.
Okay, I could see where that would work, but I don't see what him is seeing in C-Zone 5. You want me to send 2 landing units to Karelia? There's no guarantee I get
Yeah, I
that.
want you to take. I want you to take it. Well,
It's
I know
only
there's no
one
guarantee, but
transport.
with the battleship hit. Battleship hit too.
Hmm.
I think that.
And then, I mean, I'm not in a super hurry to build a new fleet. If I go to C-Zone 5, there's no place for my planes to land. That means I have to have planes before carrier.
But if he loses,
That's the whole thing.
if he loses his planes, he loses his teeth. And I think for that purpose alone, that's one way to punish him for his tank purchase, his second round tank purchase, and it's another way to punish them because they've left literally the north almost completely undefended. And if they want to aggressively pursue the north again, it means that Ukraine will be weakened, and so will West Russia.
Will it though, or will it just go to West Russia and then they're right back one hex away?
I don't think they can stack. I don't think they can stack West Russia right now. They can't.
Why? Who's gonna stop?
Well, you're gonna take West Russia, aren't you?
I'm considering it. If I take it, are we stacking it?
Okay. Well, it's that gives us the option. It would be the right play if we were going to take Karelia. It means he has to trade Caucasus. He can't stack it. He has to trade it. Or lose Karelia, and then the Allies have got a way into Europe via Karelia, and they'll never be able to stop us once we're there. So I think they made a mistake. I mean, I don't know if everybody sees it like I see it, because I'm granted I'm not trying to be pretentious, by the way, either. I would look at this as an opportunity to force them to make an awkward decision. Are they going to send their fighters after our fleet? We have a battleship. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 against.
It's 7. It's 7. And there's Japanese follow them.
Yeah.
And if I don't take
Actually, no,
Karelia,
the Japanese would have to go first.
oh right, which seems less likely.
I don't think they're going to do that.
But there's the issue then. I have to have fighters die before carrier, because if I don't take Karelia, I have no landing place for my fighters. Right, so we'd be at a statistical disadvantage. Unless America
because,
suicides a transport
yeah.
to get Norway.
Exactly. No, they wouldn't be. No, they wouldn't be suiciding it. You're gonna end up in. You're gonna build your fleet in 6, right?
What do you mean build a fleet? I don't have money to build a fleet. What are you talking about?
Not a fleet. I mean, you're building. Are you gonna build a transport?
Nope. I got my 3 transports on the map.
It's true. So what are you thinking of building then?
Some land units to fill up the stuff that I drop off right now.
What about a destroyer in 35 at least to stop?
Yeah,
from
I got
taking.
Yeah, I got that. I got that queued up.
Yeah, I think it's at the point of the game where we have to stop Germany. Germany and Japan are coming, and Russia can't fight them all.
Okay.
So I think a bold. Oh, leave it up. Why don't we leave it up? See what John says. John, what do you say?
This is a tough decision.
It is.
I'm undecided. Like I said, if what Shaky was also saying in the map notes, that maybe that would be tempting, and maybe if both of those temptations are there, I don't know if that would add to the awkwardness for him.
Those map notes were under the assumption that France and Northwest were also taken.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. We could give him a decision. I mean, we could give him 2 decisions. Well, technically 3 decisions, but I don't know, man. I just Season 5 just feels right to me. It just feels
Okay.
so right.
So what if I take Karelia? Then what? Then what does Japan do?
Well, Japan is gonna.
They're looking to stack Kazakh.
They can't stack it.
So I gotta protect India. I got a dead zone Kazakh. And if I go to Karelia, there's a chance I don't get it. But if I do get it, it's $2. But if I get France and Northwest, it's $8. That's a huge difference. I mean, if you think it's a situation where, like, if he gets to build the 2 extra Karelia units, you won't survive another turn. That's one thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, and also the fact that we are losing.
That seems like a lot of
Germany's got momentum. Germany's got a lot of momentum, and I don't think an Italy play. I think he can easily respond to that.
Okay, and then what happens to my transport in Season 13?
That's the problem. I mean, it could go back to 10.
Nope, there's a sub up there.
Well, the American fleet's probably gonna. Well, if you're gonna do the Italy play, then the American fleet's not gonna be in 10. I mean, I see 8. Yes, I see that, but I just feel as though. We're letting him off the hook a little bit in Karelia.
I mean, your feeling's not wrong. I just don't see what we can do about it. I don't think Karelia gets us any sort of momentum.
He might be right.
Well, you got.
He might be right.
6.
I mean, we could do something where I go to
You got
Season
6.
5 and the Americans go to Season 6.
Well, that's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. You go to 5, they go to 6.
But then, how are we going to deal with the Africans?
Well, then you're gonna have to bring forces back. He's not interested in attacking India. He'll take Africa if it's available, or Australia. But I
He's
don't think
not
he's
interested.
Well, he's not interested. I agree, but his failure in Burma last turn was kind of huge. I
And
don't think.
I mean,
I don't think
the extra tipping point for me is if I get the $8 of France and Northwest, that's money next turn that I'm gonna need.
Yeah, I'm looking at the 8 IPCs might actually be better than trying to pull off this maneuver. Actually doing the math, it might actually be better to just get the 8 IPCs and retain the fleet and pull the Americans back to 10. Maybe I sack a transport to get Norway or something, but I don't even know if that's worth it.
that's worth it because he doesn't have any tanks in range.
But I leave units in Africa. I send the units east in Africa, at least all
Yeah.
but one, all
Yeah,
but
so
at
that
least
you
one of them.
Yeah, you'll have to build for 5 transports.
You could suicide one
Well-
transport in 15 to kill the Libyans. One transport and then the tank.
Yeah,
get
yeah,
the
we could
five
do that. We could do that. Yeah,
And then you'd have at least 2 fighters.
that would be a better sack of the transport. You're right.
Although Japan could land planes there, making it kind of awkward.
I don't think they do that. I wouldn't. Well, I might think about it.
He might. Yeah, he might do that. He might do that.
So anyway, I
It
think
depends
I'm
on
just
what you.
I'm gonna get the $8.
Yeah.
I'm gonna consolidate my fleet, and then we'll revisit after we see what Japan is.
Okay.
We are gonna. Now, do I need to take it, or do I just need to?
Yeah, you actually kind of need to take it.
And then we're gonna try and stack it, like by landing Euro and the American fighters there.
We're gonna. Are we
I
gonna
don't
stack
know.
West Russia?
That seems
I don't.
crazy.
Well, we have to count that up.
I think we hold the Caucasus.
36,
That
37,
allows us to build
38,
4 units. So.
39,
I think
40,
we have this. That
1,
Caucasus.
42.
Just take it.
I'm counting 42 that he can come in with.
Yeah, we have 15, 7 is 22, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43 we can put there.
He has 16 tanks and I guess just
What
the
do you
bomber.
get? Another day older and deeper in debt.
Yeah.
Muscle and blood.
Yeah, I think we can hold it. We're good. As long as Shaky takes it. If he doesn't take it, we're in trouble.
I mean, we're in
No, not
trouble.
really.
We're in trouble. We see the depth of the trouble.
Who hits?
Maybe we build a complex there. Shaky build a complex in West Russia.
And that'll save us. Nope, I didn't take it. He got 2 hits.
What?
Did not take it.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. So, are you trying to hold Caucasus still?
Yep.
Well, I could take it with the.
We can hold it. I need your tank and your infantry there, though.
India's safe. What has he got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That the Ukraine fighters can
7.
reach.
7.
Oh no, they can't.
Now, if he
But they
stacks
can.
Burma, do I have enough to counterattack that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of a gun. 5, 6. That oh, let's not forget this transfer. Bombard Australia.
Looks about right to me.
Yep. Got some money though. Get some planes next. But
Okay.
Oh, Japan.
It's like the Allies are trying to stack Caucasus still. It's going to be a
Yep.
Herculean feat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get some dudes for the transports.
I can.
And send one transport to go gobble up Australia. So that transport's good. What were you saying, Ben?
Nothing. I'll wait just a bit more. But are you going for Alaska?
Alaska. No, I'm not.
Oh well.
He's got a fighter there. He can kill the transport for free.
Right, but then you would be able to hold on to Alaska for 2 turns. Because you can't do both. You can't take out your transport and take back Alaska. He doesn't have the fighter.
Maybe, but you know, I really need my transports, especially when dealing with Russia right now.
Right, right.
Okay. So those guys are off. One back would mean one transport goes to 51.
Are you going to Africa?
I can't go to Africa. He blocked with the destroyer.
Oh, right. Yeah, I see it.
Those guys are good. Okay. Which means we have transports, infantry artillery, and fighter.
It's been a weird game. I don't like it.
I've enjoyed it. I think this is the purchase now.
What you
Ben
got?
all flexing. Ben's been flexing the whole game.
Transport, fighter, 5 infantry, 1
Too
artillery.
early to go
6
out, Peanut. Too early.
3 transports.
All right. That's yep. You got it all figured out.
Because 1 transport can pick up one of these dudes, and this Portio dude is gonna land in there.
Taking it right back.
Yep. A battleship, a destroyer, and a carrier. Take this for free. Tempted to put 2 here, just to make it harder on the Russians to take it back. Send these guys forward.
Should stack Kazakh.
America bring 1.
Taking out the destroyer aircraft carrier. if you leave one less aircraft carrier going to 35 and you just take the battleship and the plane to take out 35 there, you can move the rest of the fleet into 34. Kind of just sit there and bypass it altogether.
Well, I can't land troops in 34 this turn.
No,
Problem.
but you would be able to next turn, which would give you access to South Africa.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
it could.
Because
But
that way, those fighters you have in Ukraine aren't. You could move them in the 34 to protect the fleet.
I mean, but he could buy another destroyer.
But if you're in 34, it won't really matter too much.
Yeah, he's talking about leaving units on the transport, Connor.
Yeah, I know.
Not drop. Yeah, not dropping
But if
them
I'm
off.
gonna
You
bring
just-
a transport into a C zone, I'd rather it be like something like C zone 30 if I was going for Africa. 34 is so if I bring a battleship to 35, I don't have too much that defends C zone 34.
It doesn't have too much that can attack it either. One British bomber,
Yeah, it does.
2 American fighters, or 2 Russian fighters.
Yeah, bring it back.
The most you could attack is 2 fighters at one time. Not the greatest odds. If you left a destroyer with it, yeah, that's not really, yeah. If you're in 34, you can also have a bit more options to like go for Egypt or
One, two. 1, 2, 1. 2, 2, and 1. So I need at least one carrier out in 46 with 1 fighter to help out the conquest of Australia, New Zealand, and Hawaii.
right. That's true.
So 1 carrier, 1 fighter's there. In 35, I would need basically a battleship and a destroyer, because a lone battleship in 35 is vulnerable to attack,
Right.
which would mean I have 1 destroyer and 1 carrier left that can go to 34.
At the most, they could attack 34 is the same place they could attack 35. Just 2 planes at a time or 1 bomber. So if they sent everything at it, they could sink it, but it might cost them 4 planes. But that also depends on how your defense profile is set up. If your defense profile takes the aircraft carrier first instead of the planes, you would lose the planes because they would have no place to land for at least 2
I'd have to
turns.
set up my defense profile for an at-sea defense.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Once Germany takes Egypt, though, they could land there, but that would still give the U.S. and Russia the turn to attack first, which would be 4 planes versus those 5
it's
or
true.
4. But moving the C zone 30 is just as fine since there's nothing that can attack there. So you could leave a lone transport and still be safe, but it does limit your options to just Madagascar and South Africa.
I can work with that. I'll go with it. He'll be hard pressed to get units down to South Africa. We'll try it.
All right. He's taking
I do
Africa.
want to
Mhm.
take.
Well, I was just saying, taking Africa really hurts the UK. It really puts them back a lot.
True.
But what were you saying?
So if I do send all my fleet to 35, 34, or 46, I can't get a transport to 36 this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep. Yeah, the bomber would hit it, yeah. Couldn't hit 61 though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it couldn't hit 61.
No, yeah, I can't hit there. Wait. He takes that. Russia takes that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Actually, there's a chance he could.
Hit 61.
Yeah. If the US takes Kazakh and then Russia takes Szechuan.
Yeah, then he would be kind of extending himself with the tanks. And if they're in 61, you'll have the 3 infantry and, somewhere along coastal China there. But you'd have somewhat of a retaliation against the tanks, and that would weaken his Caucasus play. But that is, yeah, he could do that if he got lucky and wanted to.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
But yeah,
Because that would turn out horribly for him.
right. He'd lose a bomber. I mean, he couldn't really defend the bomber there. Maybe.
Okay. Next question is, how do I send this lovely bomber? Oh, you know what? I'll bomb Caucasus since he wants to purchase units there this turn.
Right.
Let's send this fighter here. One, two, three, four is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, those American fighters are just out of range at 34.
Yep. Yeah, they are.
Okay.
They're-
All right.
35 attack. You still got aircraft carrier going there. Oh wait, no, you don't. Never mind. Yeah, just never mind.
It's all good. I think that would be the extent of the Japanese attacks, unless you see something else.
No, sadly, that looks pretty darn good. Can't take out those Volga guys.
Volgada?
It would be nice for Volgada. All right.
I just realized I came back from vacation. I left 5 beers in my fridge, and I just bought a 15-pack, so I got 20 beers. That's dangerous, man.
Ooh. Ooh.
You're set.
Sounds like a challenge.
Wow. I don't know if I'm up for it.
20
Let's
years.
see what we
Ooh.
can do.
Wonder if that would be a
Make
big.
something again. Miners, option. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 goes there. I guess that's good. 1, 2, 3. Fighter can land there. Curse this nagging feeling.
Whereas
Tell
the
me
U.S.
I've done
doesn't have a
something wrong.
bomber.
Yeah, the U.S. doesn't have a bomber anymore.
Right. Lost it to the cruiser. Alright.
Alright,
Oh.
let's try it. Oh, thank goodness it's still alive. Max damage.
Ooh.
Take that, Russia.
Yeah, it was painful. That was really, really painful.
Yeah.
I know it. Alright, so one carrier here, one carrier here. Put both fighters. Oh, wait, nope. Ah! Mouse, stop that. One fighter here. Actually, I don't need that fighter. I can send a fighter from Japan. Alright, so there, destroyer there. And then... Oh, actually, you know what? I don't have 2 ground units left. Oh, I knew I was missing something.
Yeah, you just have the artillery.
Well, I can still do this. Is 31 safe? 1, 2, 3. No, it's not. Oh well. Well, at least 30 I think is safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's...
Well, what's the point of moving in the 34 now without the transport?
To have 2 fighters in range of Moscow.
True.
And to have 2 extra fighters in range of Sea Zone 15 from the Japanese standpoint. Alright, so can help you protect Karelia if we want to try that.
Sounds like a plan.
The British have 4, 6, 7. What's the threat on that? The Russians could send 5 tanks and 2 fighters at it.
They can.
Maybe I'll send a bomber out of there. That's good. I'm liking it less and less.
What, the planes to Karelia? Or 34?
Yeah. Planes to Karelia. Because then they're not in range of Sea Zone 15.
True. If Russia really wants to spend 5 or how many tanks to take Karelia, the German tanks, or some of them, can swing around and knock them out. That'd be a worthwhile trade. As long as he doesn't send 1 tank to fellow Russia.
You should still be safe in Ukraine, even if the Germans come off. You can leave 2 infantry and an AA gun. He doesn't have extra units to reach. One, two, three. Yeah, okay. Actually, let me take a moment here. What is the U.S. and Russia gonna do in this position? I have a hard time defending Caucasus now. They're kind of committed since the British tanks and bomber landed there.
I can, yeah.
I think they're good where they are. I foresee a situation where Russia attacks Novo and then retreats to Moscow.
Maybe.
I think that's what he's left with. He don't have much options left. Defending Caucasus is going to be problematic since he's got to deal with Novo in some fashion. Alright, I'm good with this.
Yeah. Yep. It's pretty solid.
Just double checking there's nothing that reaches the zone 30. No. 6, 7, it's 1 off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Yep. These 4 guys. Ooh, actually, hang on. Let me not leave that bomber there. That could be attacked. Put a guy there.
Yeah, you should be safe there.
And I have to assume the Americans are going to take Kazakh. 1, 2. I'm going to split these guys. That feels better. That feels much better. Three, 4, 5. Okay. 6. Over to the U.S.
Right. Ride in the lightning, fellas.
So,
Indeed.
John, I think you should buy a sub for 56. That'll solve our problems there. And we can start moving those guys east.
Yeah, can we do that, maybe?
Is there a problem in 56 that I'm missing?
Just
No,
Alaska,
it's just
and they get transported in Alaska.
It's just Alaska.
That's taking Alaska.
Yeah, you could use those ground units.
So put a
If you want to
sub
send
so I
guys
could
to
take so I
Alaska,
could take the
use
fighter.
those.
Okay.
Well, let's just see. Let's see what
Right.
purchase looks like, right? So I guess time to decide what is the plan.
Well, I got your messages in Novo and Kazakh. And I
So
agree.
is America going to take West Russia? Or are we going to save that for Russia?
Let
to
let
get the
let
two
Russia
boxes?
do it.
I think,
Let Russia do it, right? Or
yeah, I think Russia probably needs to do it.
Okay.
But I think we can hold Caucasus one more turn, at least one more turn.
Well, we don't have a choice.
Maybe even,
We're already committed.
maybe.
But we could add 2 more American fighters, potentially. Well, maybe 1 more,
yeah, am I
depending on.
going for
So-
Libya?
I think it's worth it. I think it's worth either sacrificing a transport or just going whole hog.
So then I'm only doing it with one fighter, and I'm using the other fighter to defend Caucasus.
I don't know. I don't know what the odds are. I mean, it sounds
Well,
what you just
you
said
lost your
sounds
bomber.
reasonable.
I
You
don't
just
know.
said sounds reasonable, but I don't know.
I don't know if that's enough to take Libya.
You think you need both fighters?
It's not enough to take it, but I think it's enough to probably kill it.
Yeah, we just got to kill the units. Even if we get it down to just one tank, we
Yeah.
could make that work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. India's safe. He's gonna take Kazakh with the UK. I'm gonna strafe Novo, probably. Take Archangel, West Russia.
I don't think you need to take Archangel. I don't think you can afford that extra infantry.
I don't need to take it. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Probably not.
But I don't think the Americans should take Kazakh because I think the 2 extra infantry are going to be valuable in Caucasus.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
So, what about C-Zone 6? Do we take Norway with the US here? That means you have to. That means you can't take Libya then.
Well, you could if you
Oh,
suicide.
you could.
Just send
You
one
could.
guy. It
Could.
might be worth it to set up the complex for next turn.
Yeah, you gotta have to get it there. He has to be built. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 2, 1. You can still put 2 planes on the carrier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I mean, you could just tee up in 10.
so
I
I could put
I-
3 transports in 10
Mm-hmm.
because I only have 3 transports,
Mhm.
or I guess I could bring the
Yeah.
anti-aircraft guns, so I could put 4.
Yeah, you might need them actually.
I could put
Yeah.
4 transports in 10.
And then what are the other?
I agree with Shaky though. You kind of do have to kill the guys in Libya, or at least, yeah, wound.
Yeah,
them
yeah, I'll
pretty
use
hard.
1 transport to get Libya. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 1 infantry to get Norway.
Well, if he does that, he's sacrificing 2 transports.
Yeah, but you kind of have to at this point, don't we?
Yeah, I wanted to do that too. I was thinking of doing that, sacrificing both of these transports and getting Norway also.
Okay, in that case, I don't think you can buy the fighter. I think you're going to need another transport.
All right, so that was the question. You think I should get 2 transports this round?
At least 2. If you're sacrificing
Yeah, and
2,
he
you
started.
need at
Remember,
least
he's starting to build a little bit of a Japanese presence in air in the European theater as well. He technically brings 7 Japanese fighters to anywhere in the Med, and they can be stacking somewhere next turn too. So
No, you know what?
watch out for that.
You know what? You're right. I'll get the fighter and I'll bring that transport back. It's not
I think you
worth.
should not.
Mhm.
I think you should. I think you should not get the fighter, and you should get a transport. I think you should not get a sub and get the extra transport.
But I won't have the land units for all
Yeah,
these transports. I'll have a bunch of transports. I won't have enough land units.
We can't get more land units.
Not if I buy.
Plus, you know he's
if,
coming
If
for.
we cancel the fighter and the sub.
Plus, he's coming for Hawaii, but he doesn't have a destroyer with him, so I do like the sub in 56. And sort of plan ahead a little bit on that one. I kind of do like the sub now
I can get
because he is coming for Hawaii, and then I mean,
one more transport and 2
if
more
you want
land
to defend
units.
that, you have.
Okay, what if you
Uh,
didn't get the 3 artillery, if you got 3 infantry instead, would that be enough to afford a sub? You got 6 infantry
yeah, I
instead
hope
of
so. Yeah.
Oh wait, you want me to get a sub?
Pretty much fodder at this point.
and then what does that leave you with?
Well, it's just
I have
because you know he's
10.
coming. What else is going to do with the aircraft carrier? He's going to.
But that's only buying
He's
3
gonna try
land
and take
units.
Hawaii.
Oh, hold on.
So it'd be 6 land units.
Maybe not actually.
That's 6 infantry, a sub, and 2 transports, and that leaves me 1 IPC. So
You know what? Yeah.
Man, we're getting crushed this game.
I don't know how it happened. It was that German turn, man, taking out the frickin' Americans in season 11
Wow.
that caused all kinds of problems.
So, 2 things I think. One, I'm warming up to the Germans if they do 5-1 to America, but only when comboed with 13. That was a great combo. 2, when Russia doesn't take Ukraine turn 1, they stack Ukraine. You gotta take Ukraine turn 1.
Unless you get unlucky.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, he could have still stacked Ukraine even if I
Nope.
even if I did take it.
Nope, because he can't land planes there. Nope, because he can't land planes there.
It's still it's a 16 on 13 battle. It's still kind of iffy for
No.
Russia.
There's no. You could have strafed all of his infantry, retreated back. You gotta take Ukraine turn 1. I'm convinced. But I do. If you're going 5-1 for America, combining that with the 13 battleship, I do like that. That was a good combo.
I'm gonna play allies all this season, so we'll see how that works out. I'd have a different philosophy at the end of that season.
It can't do much. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
What,
I think
John, are you gonna get the sub in season 1?
I mean, the game's not over. This definitely could still swing the other way.
I mean, I think I
No,
got
it's
it. I have to get it. I have to get the sub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you gotta get it. Battleship destroyer.
And try to see what we could do there.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one thing about it's like this wasted firepower here with the 2 U.S. fighters.
I don't know.
well,
Should you send the extra fighter to Libya, or do we need the fighter in Caucasus?
it needs to go.
It needs to go to
Caucasus.
Caucasus. I'm talking about the fighters that are in Caucasus. It's like I want to do something with
Yeah.
these.
Yeah.
Fighters.
Because you need the infantry in Caucasus.
I know.
It's not like you can use infantry as screeners. Even as it is, it's probably a huge advantage. But we need to take a
Let
big
the
battle. We need a big battle where they get some bad guys. So that's fight a Caucasus.
Alright, well, that's the U.S. Combat moves, I think.
Excuse me. I mean, you could send the cruiser to Libya and not just make it a
No,
naked transport.
I was thinking that too, but
Make 'em-
no. No.
Make him use a fighter, cost a fighter to kill it.
We could do that.
I don't like that.
I mean, it's just a cruiser at this point.
Mm. That's up to you, John. That's a gut feeling, that one.
Nah, let's just hold on to the cruiser. I don't think it's worth one shot. And then the 50-50 of getting one of his aircraft.
Yeah, I think with the Japanese Air Force already in Europe, I think the cruiser is going to be more valuable later on down the line.
The
So,
fighter
I
in
guess
the fighter.
next-
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The
I was
fighter
gonna
in
say,
Western
it's the next
Canada.
question.
The fighter in Western Canada. Where do we want it to end up?
Oh, that's an interesting question. Did you buy this sub or not? Oh, you did buy this sub.
I did get the sub.
Yeah, get going, Tim.
Okay. All right. I'm going with this.
Well, where's the
I'm sorry.
where's the 13 carrier? The carrier that's in 13 right now. Where is it coming from?
It's gonna just go to 10. I was gonna send just everything to 10 for now.
Do you want to just put some of it in 8? Just in case he decides to go after my fleet.
Yeah, we could. I could put an aircraft
Yeah,
carrier there
put
for
it
now. An aircraft carrier and a
Mhm.
cruiser and the cruiser.
Yep. Actually, you could put it all there, except the fighter.
As long as I get
Yeah,
the
right.
sub, I guess. Yeah. As long as I get that sub, I guess.
But the other fighter can move up. The 11 fighter. Okay. Well. Let's get some dice in Libya.
I hope so.
Yeah. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We need this. Fuck
Yeah,
KW. KH.
Liberated.
Ben. Like a bag of dicks.
Oh. Oh,
Oh, no.
nothing. Like
Let's forget the
just
fucking trash.
just
Holy fuck.
absolutely dismal. Just nothing.
Oh,
Holy fuck.
Lost everything.
no.
Just
that is awful.
Holy
That is
fuck.
awful.
Whoa.
Oh man.
Watch out for Rommel.
I'll take you out in a minute, Peanut. Relax. Battle going on here. We just lost a major battle. Shit.
That's horrific.
That actually,
that really sucks.
that's actually, that
Yeah.
could be, that's game changing actually. It really is.
It really
It changes
is.
the way we have to play the game. Yeah, it changes the way we have to play the game. Shit.
Oh. Actually, this fighter. No, no. Yeah, that really
No?
just kind of blows.
Yeah, that sucked. This game stinks. I think we lost, and I don't think there's a way back, but I will give it another turn. Let's see what happens.
Well, it's still
Well,
early.
you know, in keeping in the theme of the last couple of Friday Night Blitzes, we've always had the one deciding battle that could either go either way. That's sort of been fought. You know, the Caucasus battle, he does have the advantage. I don't have a calculator, but I think it's in his advantage. Probably about a 60% at least.
It's closer to 80.
I don't think it's
And
80.
anything else
That
you'd like me to do here?
Well, we
Ray?
could have won Libya, but since how that's off the table, I mean, everything looks good.
I mean, he didn't even get a single hit. And he just
Oh, I
wiped you
know.
One,
Terrible.
oh, that's painful.
I mean, I get those kinds of dice all the time.
I do too.
Like that doesn't surprise me in the least. Oh wait, I want to put that sub.
Sub? No, you want
yeah.
yeah. Sub 50? Yeah.
I'm like, what am I doing?
I know. I know you're dazed and confused right now, but let's go.
Yeah.
Be smart.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Well, my turn is going to be pretty easy. So I have to build guys there. I have to build guys there. And I think we are going to hit this. And send 2 tanks. No, I'm gonna send 1 tank. And that's what we're gonna do. Pretty quick. Simple. No secret. And we're hoping for 4 hits.
Oh god.
Or 1. 1'll work. Okay, alright. Let's go again. Oh my god.
Well, 2's better than 1.
That's horrible though.
Well, he got no hits back, so that's good.
Oh, should I go?
So
Shh,
you're gonna kill
I
him if
gotta
you
go
go
again,
one
right?
more, but you're gonna probably wipe him out if you do, right? Now you take it.
That's okay, I can take it.
All right.
Oh, even better. That puts his Africa guys in play. Oh, he doesn't have a lot of guys in China. That's actually pretty cool.
But do we have enough to hold Caucasus?
Yeah, we do. Five, 6. One guy in Moscow.
All right. Well, Germany, you got Moscow, yeah?
Germany can hit Moscow, but the UK can put guys there.
Yeah, but we're about to take Moscow.
Wait a minute. Yeah, there's one guy in Archangel.
Wait, what? Oh
Yep.
shit!
Just buy a bunch of infantry, send a fighter bomber at it.
Yep.
Oh
Put
no!
everything in Ukraine.
No, I did not just do that. I did not just do that. Oh
You
my
just did it.
God.
Yeah, this game's over.
Oh,
You
shit.
never know. This could go horribly wrong.
You'll lose your whole air force
Send
to
a
win
fighter
this.
from Ukraine.
Yeah, obviously you lose the Air Force. Christ. Oh fuck.
I'd send the 2
Shaky
infantry
Whipper
from
Spokane,
Italy.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not just do that.
I think
leave
that's
leave the transport for the Japanese. You can send that fighter to West Russia.
sounds like a good plan. I think that's everything.
Also, I'd send less guys to France.
How many less more? 2, 1?
Yeah, see, that's why you were supposed to strafe Novo.
I'd
We
send
forgot.
I
Forgot.
tried to.
Forgot.
4.
No, I
3 or
tried
4.
to strafe it, but I mean, it just didn't work out the way it should have.
Like that?
Yeah, and in Northwest, I'd send 1 less as well.
You got it.
And I would not go for Caucasus. We don't need to chance that.
I just want to see what the odds are.
That's game
Impossible.
changing if you win it though.
It's already game changing. We don't need more game changers. We don't need to get them back in the game by having a poor attack.
Right, right. Well, here it goes. Moscow first.
All right, kill the dude.
Yep, there it is. Any hitbacks? Lost the bomber. Right? Bomber? Or the fighter?
Yeah, you can use the bomber. Lose the bomber. The fighter can be useful in defense. It's game pretty much anyway, but
Yeah.
technicalities.
They can't hold Caucus next turn now. Because they can't build anybody there. Well, then take West Russia.
Tragic.
Oops. I accidentally went another round.
You still missed. Oh, what are you paying these fighters?
Not very well.
Actually, that's pretty huge because you can't move your tanks into Moscow.
Well, we weren't gonna do that anyway.
Yeah, they weren't gonna do that anyway.
Alright. Everything else went alright. Oh, wait. Egypt. Oh, the one guy that could.
Be nice to keep a guy here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Shaky, you just coming into the game?
Yep.
It's well,
Yeah,
Why is there a
we
tank
left
in
we left a
Norfolk?
guy in Archangel and only one guy in Moscow.
You didn't even move an AA back? I started tanking Novo. I don't want to.
Dude. We did. And I say we because John was in on this too. We didn't see it.
You can move the AA gun to northwestern France.
It don't matter. Game's
It was
over.
like,
Very
Yeah.
good.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Let's play this out.
We got rocked.
Good
I don't
game.
even know how it happened. It was like this whole German play was like just so strange. It's like a strange Friday Night Blitz. The whole game has been just awful. We could never seem to get going.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys up for another one?
Kinda.
Well, come back next week. Oh, you mean
It's
tonight?
11.
yeah, it's 11 o'clock already. I mean that's
It's been 2 hours.
Can't. What are you gonna play? Another 2 or 3 round game? I don't think so. Besides, I'm demoralized. Yeah, I'll forfeit too. Hold on, let me forfeit. That deserves a forfeit. Jesus.
Well, good job, Ben. We smoked them.
Good game, everybody.
yeah.
That Archangel dude, the one dude that could.
Well, I wanted
Yep.
you to retreat. I didn't want you to stay in Novo. I admit I
No,
didn't.
but I had. But
I
didn't-
admit I didn't see the guy
but I
in
didn't mean to.
the guy in Archangel, but I did say you're gonna get stuck
Yeah.
in Novo if you go one more round. But I admit I didn't see the guy in Archangel either because I would have told you to put all 5 guys in Moscow then.
So John did try to save you, but you went another round.
But I didn't see it in time to tell him to put the 5 guys in Moscow. You know that
He didn't realize how important it was at
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah, but his
No, the
instinct
strafe-
for
No, Shaky, the strafe went horribly. I only hit once the first round and once the second round. I had to go a third round, and then by that point, I killed everything.
Yeah.
But
So, I mean, the dice went against us in several instances.
Yeah, we were just behind the whole game. It's not that one battle in
Mhm.
Novo is not the deciding factor.
Yeah.
mhm. Well played.
Well,
I like Ben's aggressiveness though. It's a little bit unique, but I like it. It kind of fits the Friday Night Blitz vibe. I like it, man. I hope you come back and play again.
Oh, thanks. Yep. Definitely plan on it.
That Ukraine stack worked
Yeah.
wonders that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
That was a good idea, Code.
Now, let me ask you this:
Connor.
if Shaky moved into C Zone 5 last turn, would you guys have hit that with 7 planes?
I
I actually probably would have gone for it. Yeah, I might have gone for it.
Maybe. Depends on what the other nations did.
Right.
I mean, I was thinking about putting everything in C Zone 15 if he put everything in 5 and then leaving it with a choice, but it might have been an obvious choice. I don't know.
In that kind of situation, the Japanese would probably have tried to go for 15.
Right. But they
I
only
was
had.
waiting for the Americans to come in there.
Yeah, at the time they only had 4 fighters in range.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was only 4 fighters.
Right.
But maybe-
if they got 3 hits, they would have.
Well, didn't you just attack this turn into 15? Like your choice was in 13 when you had 2 transports there, and then you just attacked.
Yes.
See, to me, and for anybody watching that's new to the channel, I mean, for me, having the Japanese Air Force in Europe so early like that is just crazy to me. I mean, it basically. Oh, hold on a second. Well, I got the game on outside. I'm gonna try and turn it off. Come on, Peanut, outside. I think it really unbalances the game. Not unbalances the game as in like you don't deserve to win. It just unbalances the game as far as what the Allies could do, especially with the hard German opening like that. I mean, the German opening was pretty brutal.
Maybe we should have gone
I mean, killing.
for Japan rather than Atlantic. As soon as we lost those 2 transports.
Then I think.
And
I mean,
bought
if
an extra
lost.
carrier on turn 1.
If C Zone 37
Killed
went
53.
better, you know?
Yeah, and
Yeah, that's true.
Japan survived with 2 fighters in 37. That
Yeah.
was pretty big.
Yes, it was.
Could have gone even worse too if you didn't get the battleship.
It sure could have.
Yep.
So,
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna blame the game on dice, but I mean the dice were kind of shitty. But
that
it
didn't
wasn't.
help.
I don't think it was that. It didn't help. Yeah, it definitely didn't help.
Right.
You just lost
one of those
momentum
games, guys.
early and
So
didn't
it's-
get
see,
it back.
This is one of those games that I always like to talk about because when I see the top players in the world and I see that they're like they never lose a game. Like, did they ever have a game like this where like they just can't win? I mean, that's what blows my mind. Like, how do these top players, and like Connor, you're one of the top players in the world. I mean, how do you guys get it to the point where you just don't have a game like this? It seems to me like a game like this happens to everybody, or it should.
Well, there are
Well,
games
okay.
like that.
So I talked to Ronald about this last season, maybe 2 seasons ago, and you know, because as Russia, I lose Ukraine all the time. I've lost it like 50% of the time. But I asked him like, so how do you win all these games? Like, have you never lost Ukraine? And he said he never lost Ukraine. Like in that one season, he had like 30 games, and he never lost Ukraine in 30 games. So I think to be a top player, you do need just an inch of luck as well.
Well, we had Selden on here. Remember, we had Selden on here a few times, and he does some pretty
Yeah.
risky stuff, and we're all sitting there like,
Like
dude, that's
crazy
not going to work out. Yeah. And he's talking about how it always works out for him. It's like, really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I mean, consistently, like something like Quentin again. He won the Allies. By the way, shout out to Quentin for that. He won the Allies again this season. I think that's twice he's won the Allies as the Allies.
Well, he's
For a
obviously
season?
very good. He's
Shout out.
obviously very, very good.
But how do they not run into bad luck? Is what I'm saying. Like, how do you not walk in? Like, everybody that's watching this game right now can attest to the fact that they've all had a game like this where you just nothing seems to go right. John, I've watched enough of your videos. I know you've had
Yeah.
games like that.
Oh yeah.
People that have watched my videos know I've had plenty of games like that. You know, I mean, how does it? I just don't understand. I really don't understand. Like how some of the best players.
It's
in the world
just
can
luck of
overcome
the draw, I
bad
guess. It's
situations.
really just luck of the draw.
Well, I mean,
Limit
also
the
like,
risk.
the more skilled you are, the less risk that you take, right? So
And isn't that an
Yeah.
odd thing to say?
you know,
The more
1 in
skilled you are,
1
the
in
less
10.
risk you're willing to take.
1 in 10 is a lot better than 1 in 5, you know. And if you play the percentages, I don't know.
And at this point, if
Is knowing when you
because
need to
it's so
take a
early,
risky
we
battle.
invite anybody that wants to join the Discord to Discord chat to if they're on Discord and they're watching and they want to join the Discord chat and chime in with their opinions, you're welcome to join at this point. Just throwing that out there. Like, what do you guys think? Like, I know the chat was like, they were in the Allies corner, like, literally round 1. It's gonna be tough
Yeah.
for the Axis to pull this one out. If I go back. Oh, man. It's true. The German play was strong. The Japanese play complemented it. It was just really well executed and deserved the win. Although I'm kind of embarrassed losing Moscow like that, though. That was embarrassing. I wouldn't have done that in
Yeah.
a ranked game. I would have triple, double, quadruple checked and said, "Oh no, fuck, that's wrong."
Yeah, I
You
mean,
saw
that,
the limited number of Japanese in the region, and you got excited at having only lost 1 or 2 guys.
I
bloodlust.
did. But my instinct, if you remember, my instinct before it was even my turn was to take Archangel, and you guys talked me out of it. So I kind of didn't even look at it, and that's what I think threw me.
And that strap out on Caucasus was brutal because that cost you at least 2 infantry.
Yep, 6. He had
Yes,
a
it
6.
did. He could only build 5 infantry. 4 went to Caucasus, 1 to Russia.
Yeah, 1 to Russia. You fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Needed all 5 in an AA gun. That would have been.
Yeah, that would have been better. Oh, maybe not all
Problem is-
5. Be 3 or 4.
Yeah, you were very hard pressed to defend Caucasus.
That was my brain. My brain was thinking Caucasus. Save the British. Save the British.
Yeah, I wouldn't have tried to protect Caucasus in that kind of situation.
Would you guys have hit it though? I mean, so say I adequately protected Moscow. Would you have hit? I think
No.
Yes,
I think Ben was looking at it. What did it say? Impossible.
probably. Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
that didn't have any of the aircraft.
Yep. No, I wasn't gonna
It also
hit.
didn't have 2 extra units. I would have advised hitting it if they had protected Moscow. Definitely.
Yeah, but that's one of those battles that could have gone really bad for you, though. I mean, not tonight because everything was going well for you guys, but I mean, generally speaking, that's a battle that can go really, really bad, especially with the investment of the 7 tanks early like that. That if you lose that battle badly, that could set the Germans back a long way.
Right.
Mm.
And it wasn't really worth that risk was how much of an advantage we have. Just had to hold our. I mean, I just had to hold the German positions.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well,
I think
Trading
your
wise,
odds
for
on
sure.
that battle though were like really good. I'd love to calculate it.
Yeah, I would too, because I estimated at 80% for you guys.
Once
Why
I
don't you do
saw
it right now?
all the Russians leaving Moscow for Novo, I thought, oh my goodness, this is like 90%, right?
Yeah, there's no way that tank should have left. That tank should have been cocked. You had the units in Pologna and Moscow to hit Nova. You didn't need to pull a tank.
I'll do a rough estimate here. 6
was,
fighters and a bomber.
Yeah.
The defense has
20 infantry.
19 infantry, 7 artillery, 6 tanks,
6 tanks. Oh, right.
5 fighters, 2 AA, and a bomber. And lose fighters last. So I'm showing 79%. So yeah, Shaky
Yeah.
is right around where your estimates are.
Mhm. Fiddlesticks.
Fiddle-dee-doo.
Fiddlesticks.
No,
Oh my God.
fiddlesticks.
My grandpa said fiddlesticks.
Mine too.
Whenever he was mad, he wouldn't say fuck. He wouldn't say fuck or anything. He'd say fiddlesticks.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
That is adorable.
That was his way of swearing. Like you could translate it to fuck if you wanted to, but fiddlesticks sounds way better.
Yeah.
It's classic.
That is funny. Man, that's like 2 weeks in a row now we've had early Friday night blitzes. What's going on, man?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Nobody's up for another one. Second 4-1 game.
No, it's too late.
It's too late to start a new one.
Probably. Yeah. If it was like 10, maybe I would consider it. I think 10 I would consider that. I think probably.
All right.
Well, nobody's joining from chat, so we might as well just end the game here and meet up next Friday night. And hopefully Ben will join us again sometime because I like his play, I like his demeanor, I like his rub, as they say.
Yeah, you gotta come
And
back,
some,
man.
and to welcome new players
He's a
too.
wonderful
Anybody watching that wants to join, this is a fan interactive channel. That wants to join the Friday Night Blitz, don't be afraid if you're like a ranked like bronze or silver or even gold. Just join, man. It'll be fun.
Thanks,
It's a learning channel.
Peter. Right.
All right.
All
Good
right.
night, fellas.
Well,
Good
Thank you.
night,
I
all.
appreciate you.
I'm gonna say goodnight to everybody and good night to the chat and thanks for coming by as always. Love the fact that you guys support the channel and we will see you next Friday night. So thanks for watching everybody and appreciate. Shout out to everybody: Shaky, Ben, Connor, and of course John. John, were you streaming tonight or no?
Yes. Yes, as always, yes.
You are.
Oh,
Yes.
what's your channel?
John Roberts Gaming
John
Channel.
Roberts. Yeah. Pretty easy.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta check out his channel. And actually, anybody in the chat who's new to the channel that doesn't know who John is, definitely check out his channel. He's got some great videos. Axis and Allies play, real life, real time.
Well, thank you.
All right,
High
Joe.
level,
Good
high
game.
level play. Definitely go check him out. Connor, when are you gonna start a YouTube channel?
When I find the desire to do so.
Yes.
You should, man. You should.
Well.
All right, love you guys, and we'll see you next Friday. Peace out.
All right.
Thanks for
Auf
hosting.
Wiedersehen.
Hey, have a good one, everyone.